Oh God,
It didn't work out so well.
What do you mean it didn't work out so well?
Didn't work out so well. I have to tell you about it off air.
Oh boy, that sounds like a fun one. There's a couple fun things for. There we are. Hey, I see my face.
Okay, you see your face now.
Yeah. Yeah. Good morning.
Oh Lord,
No?
Trevor. No, that was too much right
Oh,
there.
I'm sorry.
Good
morning.
Good morning.
Howdy do. Well, while we're waiting for people to come on in, I got some good news on a personal front.
Oh, what's your good news?
You know all those tournaments I've been doing?
Yeah.
Globally, I'm ranked 23 right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Now you doing Call of Duty or something?
No, this is think of it as like tactical chess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you playing chess, not checkers.
Yeah.
I gotta watch you.
I've been playing Warhammer. Like, there's so much going on in that game. Like, I tell you, I got to keep my mind sharp somehow. Keeping up with the petty shit around here.
You ain't lying. It'll drive
I mean,
it'll drive you damn crazy.
It's so dull and monotonous because no one's even trying to hide their shit anymore. So I need something to keep me smart.
Yeah.
And it definitely isn't watching these guys play checkers.
You're right.
So, yeah, 23rd. My ranking's about to go up. We just finished another pod, so I should be within the top 16.
Well, congratulations, Trevor,
you.
because I know, that's something you enjoy doing.
Oh, yeah.
So, congratulations. You wouldn't have told me if you wasn't proud, so I want to make sure we acknowledge that moment for you.
And then I'm going to be in May, if I don't have to go down to Arizona, I'm going to be going to Motor City, which is an in-person tournament, and it's going to be about 300 people there.
Really? Is that something like them Comic-Con stuff?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
It's just, everyone brings their little painted miniatures, and okay, I can move 6 whole inches. I'm going to move this guy 6 whole inches. He can see that thing.
So you got your own little personalized chessboard that you take with you? Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. I didn't know you was that big in the chess.
I'll have to show you like the game itself sometime.
I don't know how to play chess, Trevor. Tried plenty of times. You can just stick to Monopoly and spades, something like that.
Oh man. If I could get my old army buddies back, I love playing spades with them. There's so many fights.
Really? Oh, look, you just reminiscing about the fights. Okay.
Yeah, the fights.
Speaking of fights.
Oh boy. Yeah, it looks like we got a little bit of people trickling in. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, as Miss Fuentes always says.
Come on. Come on in here. We got stuff to talk about. Mickey? Trevor's rant.
Trevor's rant. Don't give a fuck. We lost count. We don't care.
Yeah, you got Mickey speechless right now. He gave the uncensored
Season 1 episode. We forgot Trevor's rant. Let's go. All right. Yeah, I don't actually count. Come on, I was in the army. I can't count.
You always count, Trevor. I don't know what you're talking about. Mickey be making up numbers. I'm like season 1 episode. We was just season 3 last week. No,
oh, damn, it's like
no.
ABC.
I'm talking about on my show yesterday. It was season 1.
Oh man, it's like ABC reruns up in here. You're catching season 3 followed immediately by season 1. What?
Right, confusing the hell out of our people. Yeah,
it's out there. No one's actually keeping count.
Right. No, you did you catch that? He said it's he said it's Flint. Nobody's actually keeping count.
Hey, Tony Wiggins is the one that popped up and he goes, our high schoolers are still counting with Cheerios. So you gotta love that one. Thank you, Mr. Wiggins. I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my life. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Tell more friends to come on.
Tony, I do care about that because Robert being to that Comic-Con. So that's how I knew about Comic-Con. So, and then one day I had, when it was my PTO turn at the school about 4 years ago, I had to work one of them things where they was playing all kind of chess games and little games and stuff. So now, Tony, I am multi-diversital. New word for today.
No, next week I'll bring in some of the models that I've I've painted.
I would love to see them.
I'm working on a Brutalis right now. That one's going to be a fun build. Anyway,
Okay.
so today, I'll be honest, guys. I got fucked it up on Wednesday.
Oh.
I made the mistake of cradling my cat, like a newborn, because my cat likes it. My dog saw it, and she got a little bit jealous. She's a year-old pit bull black lab mix.
How big is that dog?
About 70 pounds.
Damn. The dog as big as you.
Yeah. So I picked her up and she's fine. And then, I hold her like a toddler. She's fine. And I go to cradle her as she freaks out, starts lunging around, knocks me to the floor. I ended up taking 2 Flexerol that night.
Oh,
I was.
Damn, Trevor, you lost to a dog.
Oh, goddamn, yeah.
Dog 1, Trevor 0.
No, dog 2, Trevor 0. Because last night I tried sitting on the couch and doing the same thing while sitting, so she didn't freak out.
She freaked out.
She freaked out again.
Maybe you ought to stop at this point.
Yeah, this is the point where I say I've lost. The dog is won.
Okay, I'm just because sometimes people get a little eager and they keep trying, and then like with them tigers and shit. Like, the tiger opened his mouth and stick your hand in.
I thought you were talking about Detroit's baseball team, which is the same deal.
Detroit Tigers suck.
They fucking do. They're just as big a disappointment as Sheldon Neely or the Lions.
Oh, man. You comparing the Lions and the Tigers to Neely?
Arizona is popping in a negative trend, my friend.
Arizona,
the Cardinals fucking suck. The best thing they ever had was Jake the Snake Plummer. And the Diamondbacks peaked in 2001, back when I did.
I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
Sports. Don't worry, both the Arizona sports teams fucking suck too.
I ain't about to get
Detroit
into
wins the Super Bowl. I will eat these glasses, all right? I will straight up eat them. But anyway, so long story short, going back to the dog, because I done fuckered myself up and I had to take my pills that I try not to. I was in such a brain fog that I couldn't really do my structured thing as I normally do.
I would say you're pretty structured. All this paper you brought for me to read.
Their references are going to go in our stockpile. We always keep stockpiles of things like the city charter, budgets, and so.
Now, I'm always on time. And when I say on time, I mean like right to the T. And he did me like the first night of council. Here, we gotta vote on this.
Oh yeah. For a school board. Which
was that that was the school board.
That was Mr. Clack.
Yeah, that was school board. They said you gotta vote on this right now.
Here's 90 pages. You gotta vote.
Like what? Right now. You gotta vote right now.
No, what we've got here is in front of Miss Wentis is the Flint ARPA plans for combating community homelessness. There's some fun stuff in there. It reads pretty straightforward, though they decided to go a lot more into identity politics rather than actually addressing the problem. So a lot about LGBTQIA+. I think I got the letters right this time. But I try. They keep on changing it up on me. I try.
You did enough. LB. Okay, we good.
The gay community.
The gay community.
Which love them to death. However.
No, however, love them to death. Period. Next subject.
Okay. But
I'm not
they seem to be the largest focus of what the city of Flint is trying to combat in the homelessness problem.
Is that tequila salt right there? No,
that is lime salt.
Oh, okay.
That goes on my Cheetos.
Okay, all right. You do you. I was just asking a question.
We're aiming for a heart attack by 40. Now, why that kind of gets to me is homelessness should be a problem in and of itself that we should address as a whole, instead of trying to narrow in on a group or another.
Right.
That just seems like common sense to me. And many of the groups that they say they've spoken to, I reached out to Mr. Clack because they said many of the comments were open from February, I want to say 2nd or March 2nd to the 18th, One of those two. We heard nothing about it at city council. We heard nothing about it nowhere. They said that they reached out to Flint Community Schools and Genesee Health Services.
Yep.
Mr. Clack said
Genesee Health Plan and Flint Community Schools. Yep.
Mr. Clack has said that no one from the city has reached out to him about this.
Well, how they get all of these notes? They like feedback. It says feedback.
Weird.
Method of consultation, phone interview.
Yep.
And they have a list of feedback.
And that's for targeting, say, youth who somehow their parents died during COVID and no one took notice that these kids are living alone. I'm calling such hard bullshit on that one. So, but he said no one's reached out to him. I've asked him to, if he wouldn't mind, double tapping with the administration, superintendent and their offices to see if anyone from the city of Flint contacted them. Otherwise, I'm calling bullshit on that entire report.
Absolutely. Man, come on. This is just BS. They keep talking about affordable housing. And so did you hear the Smith Village stuff? And I was reading an article and it said that if you they're making some units that are $150,000 and those are affordable to someone who makes $55,000 a year. How?
So looking at the square footage plan of these, they're talking about 800 square feet. My house is only 600. Right? When I was receiving the GI bill, it was $1,200 a month for housing, basic allowance of housing. And that is for a 600 square foot apartment for $1,200. This place is larger. You're probably looking at $1,400-$1,500 a month, not including utilities. These are brand new units.
For somebody that makes $55,000 a year?
Yeah, no, that's not affordable.
No. And then they had another one and it went up. I'm like, where are they getting? They're using that Genesee County and they're that math. They always say the median in Genesee County is higher than the median in Flint.
They look at Genesee County so they can skyrocket prices because we are a municipality satellited by other municipalities that happen to make their money here, then take it out there.
And it's pushing the low income out and it's bringing the richer in.
Oh, the rich ain't coming in. They're stopping at the gates. They don't want to be around us peasants.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why they're building these affordable housing units and we can't afford them, so the peasants have to leave.
Yep, and I'm still trying to figure this out, right? So our population is declining, something fucking fierce. We have no new businesses coming in.
Yes, we do.
Who?
The North Flint Reinvestment Corporation Group. Tony, tell them about the new grocery store we got coming.
Wait. You mean that one?
That $20 million grocery store in the corner of Pearson and Klein Road. We got that coming in. And then we got 300,000 jobs coming to the old Buick City site once they clean it up and get it all signed off.
All right. So aside from someone's pipe dreams, we have no actual businesses coming in.
Okay.
No one that's actually going to facilitate decent employment.
Hey, Tay.
So why are we going so hard onto this not so affordable housing? I mean, it isn't actually affordable. Let's be fucking honest here.
Said with the $50 billion popcorn popper. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
$50 billion though. Like when it pops, does the popcorn hit some diamonds and crust itself and hit some like gold leaf?
No, when you eat it, it come out as gold.
Oh
yeah.
Shit.
So that you're going.
I'm gonna make that $50 billion back real fast.
Right. So back to this affordable housing Smith Village stuff.
So Genesee County Land Bank has partnered or been partnered with, because I've spoken with Mr. Freeman a few times. You have too. As in his words, he's not paid enough to fucking lie.
That's what he said.
That is what he said. I got it somewhere in my messages, and with his permission, I'd like to screenshot it and post it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, with his permission, though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I don't think that he would be jumping into groups like, say, Michigan Community Capital. If he had time to do research, or if he had to say him damn self.
So wait a minute. So this says that this, okay, so to take us back, Smith Village, they're moving forward to finish the project. And it's 3 companies that are involved with completing the project.
Okay.
Uptown Reinvestment
Okay.
Corporation, whatever.
Something odd, another, yeah.
And Genesee County Land Bank. And then Michigan
Community Capital,
right?
Which you reached out to me on Facebook,
Yep.
and you said, Trevor, who the hell is this? Yep. I know you do good in finding things. I'm like, okay, I'll go take a look.
Yep.
Quick Google search and quick about me. They like to throw out the buzzwords. Everyone loves the buzzwords. Diversification.
Okay.
What is it? Degentrification, and yeah, we are for the this, that, and the third. In their description, they say they like to partner with the community, get a consensus, and then work toward that. However, if a consensus cannot be made, they will use their, quote, sheer buying power to purchase and renovate to improve the community at their own behest.
What kind of... Look at their tax returns. Okay.
So what Ms. Wentis is looking at right now is a quick overview of their tax returns. This company is classified as a 501c3. Mr. Mickey, what do you call them?
501c3 trappers.
There we go.
501c3 trappers, and they trapping.
So if you would...
we can't even get a grant.
If you would,
yes,
go
sir.
ahead and look at their net... they're finished in 2018.
Oh, okay. Let me go to 2018 real quick. The total revenue or the net income?
Let's hear both.
So the total revenue for 2018 was $2,436,493, and their net income was negative $86,130. Damn, they doing
what kind
like
of sheer fucking buying power do you have at negative $86,000? That almost sounds like the Flint City budget, which there's one right there. But if you go down toward the bottom, and you see executive.
Whoa! So wait a minute. Okay, all right. Let me break this down into layman's terms. It said they made a lot of money in 2018, almost $2 million. They brought in that much revenue, but they ended the year in a negative $86,000. But the only person that got paid that year was the president. And he got $166,000.
And I want to say an inch and a half above that to the left is going to say total payouts for executives.
An inch and a half to the left.
Yeah, here. If you slide it here, I'll go ahead and show you.
Okay.
Just
there we go.
So it goes on. Oh, I remember looking at it on my computer.
Executive compensation.
Yep, executive compensation for that year is $204,582. Other salaries and wages, $0. Interesting. And then we see President Eric Hanna, $166K. Ted Rosenboom, secretary, $0. Mark McDaniel, vice chair, $0. Mark Morante, chair, $0. Mary Seberg King, member, $0. And goes 0 all the way down.
How are they making all of this money, coming out in the red, getting 6-figure salaries? Some of them don't get anything.
Well, here's the fun thing. So they own several apartment properties.
Oh, you don't say.
But on any one of those years, just find one, pick one, have some fun.
Okay.
Take a look at rental property income.
All right, let's look at 2020. Rental property income, $0. I don't understand. Okay,
So
wait a minute. Wait a minute. 2019 rental property income 0. Okay, break it down to me, Trevor.
okay. So I've seen this a few times, different cities. So a nonprofit will own the property. That way it's not taxed. But they will make a second company that they still own, but is a second for-profit company to manage the property. So then that company receives all the income, but they're not paying taxes on the property itself.
So it's like a mama company and a baby company.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so like the North Flint Reinvestment Store Group and then the North Flint Reinvestment Corporation.
Yes.
Then we got, or like Uptown Reinvestment Group and then Uptown Corporation.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So these folks owns, I want to say 6 or 7 different apartment complexes / duplex facilities. They're paying $0 in taxes on the property in and of itself. They are receiving $0, but the baby company that they've made to manage these properties is receiving all the income from renters.
Mr. Freeman, here we come again.
I mean, like I said, I don't think Mr. Freeman would jump in.
Bullshit. He's not stupid. He's not stupid.
But I also don't think he's a fucking fraud.
No, he's not a fraud either. But he's not stupid. Maybe he didn't have a choice. We're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt until we talk to him. Because we got to.
That man is so frank and so upfront and so honest. I don't think he could lie, even if we paid him to. And no one pays him enough to lie in the first place. So,
and you know what I find funny? When it comes down to certain criteria, it's like any other place, like a job description. If I wanted you to have the job, I fix it to where you only have that. Nobody else has
where you just
that.
See me.
Right. Yep. So I'm the only one that stands out.
Yep.
You know, so I'm thinking that's probably what it was. But we need to find out who, you always got to follow the money. So I guess we have to do a little research on.
These folks are from Lansing.
Eric Hanna, Ted Rosenboom.
Boom. Yep.
Mark McDaniel. So yeah, I think it'll be interesting to
So I'd like to talk with these guys at some point, but I don't want to talk with a press secretary or some shit like that. I want to talk to someone who doesn't know how to talk to press. Why? Because I don't want someone that's going to give me a fucking runaround.
Oh, like a pretty answer, like, oh, we have been started since 2009. And over those years, we have developed several properties. And here's a pretty PowerPoint that we can show you.
You've done this before.
Yeah.
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 No, I don't want someone trained like that. I want someone who, if I ask a question and they start and then go into a bullshit answer, it's easy to tell it's a bullshit answer instead of doing a flowery dance.
Yeah, you want somebody like Quincy Murphy. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if I could ask Quincy any actual questions aside from where the fuck do you do your shopping?
Beetlejuice Company.
God damn, the man comes in like he's wearing a hazmat suit one day. Shit, dude. I know counsel is toxic, but I don't think it's that toxic, all right?
He be sharp as hell. You can't tell him he ain't sharp. You can't tell him he ain't sharp.
He cuts the eyes, that's for sure.
When he came in on Valentine's Day with that red velvet blazer, I said, shit, you can't tell him he in a different era, what, the 70s? You going back to Harlem Nights? You ain't shit, Mickey. Mickey ain't shit. He be thinking he's sharp as hell, but I like that one suit where he got that red top with them black and white Beetlejuice pants. I said, baby.
100% honest with you. When I saw him walk in with that, I thought ringmaster. I thought this man was part of a circus.
We just all got to cheering. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
I can't say that because That's a political nickname for another politician.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
I don't want to summon her here.
Okay, well, don't summon her here.
No.
Especially we don't know who the hell it is.
Lori Lightfoot.
I don't know who that is.
Mayor of Chicago.
Oh shit! No, shut up. Okay.
Hey, look, they got 52 schools that have 0 proficiency. Flint's well on its fucking way.
Flint schools is fucked up. I really realized that. Yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
Deanna was on the show.
Oh yeah.
And somebody asked what school she go to. And it was like, people used to be proud and say, she goes to Flint school.
Mhm.
Well, she does go to school in Flint, so we can give Flint a little bit of credit, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So she goes to school in Flint. But
let me give everyone a little bit of context here. So she's brought her daughter a few times to the studio.
Yeah.
And she gets
daughters.
Yeah. Yes. But the young lady that was on last night is so sweet. She gets bored and she looks at her mother, at the beautiful, wonderful Miss Wintis Hall, and she goes, "Mom, can I do my homework?" What?
Right. Trevor just totally stopped. Time stopped in his world. He had to talk about that for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. When a child asks to do homework, it blows my fucking mind. My kid tries to weasel the hell out of it. Oh, no, I did it. Let me see it. Oh, I thought I did it. I must have been dreaming. Yeah, you're dreaming if you think I'm going to let you get away with not doing homework. Sit your ass down.
But, it makes you think, what are they doing wrong in the Flint schools that they in the other schools?
Look.
I mean,
so Flint schools, I think we're about to see a turning point. I really do.
What?
To a positive.
Where? Oh, they got that investigation going. Oh, baby.
And
I didn't read the article. It enlightened me. All I know is this investigation about that lady with all that money, ain't it, right?
About that, yes.
Okay.
So, number one, she was paid more than 10 times the accepted standard amount.
Tony, we're not gonna talk about the Flint school kids like that. FTK is fucked up kids.
Yeah, I was about to say it. But that's exactly what was going through, Tom and Jerry's minds when they decided to put forward that vote to give this woman $63,000. Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
That's 60.
Now that's not now serious. On a serious note, it's funny, but it's hurtful.
It is,
because they took that money away from the children. They could have been doing something for them kids instead of paying this lady.
Get this right. I called Mr. Clack about that homeless thing last night, and I brought up to him like, "Hey, dude, have you visited any of the schools lately? Just as a side." Mm-hmm. He goes, "Yeah, I went. I think he said Northwestern, something like that.
That's the only one.
No,
Northwestern, I know.
No, not Northwestern.
Southwestern. Okay.
Yeah, I went to Southwestern, and they're using the same Spanish book I used when I was in school. Now, mind you, Mr. Clackett has a few years on me.
He old as hell. He my husband's age. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that, but yeah, he old.
So I kind of made an offhand comment like, my name's in the back of that book. He said, I actually fucking looked. Could you imagine what that $63,000 could have done?
Yeah, could have bought him some new books.
Maybe some new Spanish books, motherfucker.
Right. Maybe that's why they're so far behind, because they really studying history. Like for real history.
Like, so my wife brought it up when I was talking to Mr. Clack. I try to keep her separate from this part of my life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because number one, my wife is a beautiful, wonderful person, and you heard her when she gets angry. She was talking.
That's my home girl.
Where's
Kevin Roy? How come he's not watching us today?
I don't know.
He probably forgot.
That or someone fucked up at work, which happens a lot.
I'm sorry, but go ahead. I can. Okay, you gonna message Kevin Roy?
Yeah.
But yeah, your wife. Let me tell you, if you thought Trevor was bad, his wife is like, I believe she got a tank top that say badass. AZZ.
No, she's got a shirt that says throat punch donor and another one that says fuck your feelings.
I believe it.
When I say she is a redneck Wintis, I do mean she is a redneck Wintis. drives a
I've never been
lifted
called
truck.
a redneck before.
Well, you ain't being called one now. I'm just saying, imagine Miss Winters.
Look at Mickey just walking out the door.
She drives a lifted truck. She goes shooting for fun. She sings yeehaw and listens to cowboy music all fucking day, but she don't fuck around.
No, because this day she was mad because it was
Someone parked in front of how she parks in front of our by our house,
and she was like, "I'm gonna fucking roll over their car and see what they think about that, and shoot mud all over it." I'm like, who's that?
That's my wife. That's my wife.
Yeah, I'm like, I want to be her friend. Definitely not her enemy.
So she was talking and she goes, "Mr. Clack, you're on the school board, right?" And he goes, "Yes, ma'am." I go, "Honey, he's the president of the school board."
Oh, Lord. What
she goes, say? "Hey, you remember when the kids were going to Scott? It took them 3 months to get their books." Oh, shit. I had plain forgotten about that. Mr. Clack's like, "Unfortunately, that's not a fucking surprise."
3 months?
3 months.
So school started August.
They didn't get them till after January.
So what the hell? They were just watching movies. They had recess. Tony Wiggins, please turn this broadcast off. I do not want you to watch the rest of this because you're going to get started for the whole rest of the day. And I don't want to hear Tony. No, Kevin Roy, it's not the Hall show. It's your brother's show. I'm just on here with him. But I love Kevin Roy. I know. I love Kevin Roy. But Tony, turn it off because he's going to start talking about them kids and
But so Wednesday.
Shut up, Mickey.
Wednesday pops up and they're having a committee meeting. This past Wednesday. They're having a committee meeting. And Mr. Luna goes to adjourn the meeting. They've gotten the business done somehow with Tom and Jerry running around. Somehow got it done. They voted on some contracts. And you hear McIntyre. I think it was McIntyre. It might have been McNeil. One of the Macs go, Can we hear the results of the investigation?
The what?
Yeah, the investigation that's going on about her.
Ain't the feds or somebody doing the investigation, or the police or some or who's doing the investigation? First of all,
so the way it's set up is,
okay, Kevin Roy,
appellant attorney,
okay,
is going to start to look into and then make a recommendation. However, if there is enough evidence straight off the bat that it is clear and present for anyone, then that can just be turned over.
Right.
So the thing is, if you haven't been interviewed yet, ma'am, period, end of fucking story, as you're the person being investigated, there does have to be an interview of you.
Right.
Then it isn't done. So why are you asking about an ongoing investigation acting like it's done? Because she's worried.
Yeah, nervous. I want to know too. Well, they should have thought about it. Well, maybe old girl that got all that money that they voted to give her all that money, she can help get them some attorneys or something if they gonna need it. I mean, that was a lot of money. I mean, I'm surely at least she took their ass to McDonald's or something.
Oh man, if she took them to McDonald's, there's some cheap dates.
Well,
like at least Applebee's.
I'm just saying.
At least Applebee's. Get yourself a margarita.
Got something out the damn deal. Because I just don't understand. Okay, Tony, we're gonna keep going. But listen, Mr. Clack, I'm glad you tuned in because I am upset because when the city of Flint reached out to you about their home art allocation plan, the Flint schools did y'all did a phone interview, and development of affordable rental housing was the number one concern they had about the Flint schools. I don't get what the hell is going on here.
Like I said, I reached out to Mr. Clack about that, and he said no one has spoken to him.
Okay,
see,
Mr.
Never
Clack,
heard of that.
Mr. Clack, see, he got it in writing. He said, never heard of that. All right, Mr. Clack, well, I'm going to let you know. It's two sides to every story. Your side The other side, well, and then truth. So it's three sides. It's three sides. So Clack said, bring me on. Now, Mr. Clack, you saying you haven't heard of this, but the city of Flint got a whole page of notes from a phone interview that they did. Now, are you sure that maybe they just didn't talk to somebody else? Well, it still probably would have had to go to the through the president.
For the school board
But
without the president's explicit.
oh, that's right. We went
permission.
over that before. Okay, well then, Mr. Clack, yeah, somebody is lying, and we need to know because I don't think the city of Flint will lie.
Winter's here in timeout.
All right.
No, when it comes down to it, I've got.
I don't think the city of Flint will lie. I thought I would just open that up with this next one right here.
Kind of like a degree. Kind of like crime is down. Oh, wait, there's just a murder this last weekend. But no, when it comes down to credibility, I don't trust the Flint Public Schools. I do not trust the city of Flint. I do trust Mr. Clack.
Okay.
Mr. Clack ain't bullshitting me yet. And I always say yet because who knows? Someday he could bonk his head and just lose his personality.
Mr. Clack is like, he's like family to us. So I definitely, like I've just going around with the show, but I definitely, when he says he hasn't heard of it, I believe him over anybody in City Hall. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So if he hasn't heard of it, City Hall, and that's how I feel.
I mean, maybe they reached out to the administration side, and I have asked Mr. Clack to double tap on that, reach out to superintendent, have him ask down the chain to see if they talked with the secretary. And I mean, who knows? Just like the vehicle contracts. Oh, they probably talked to a secretary and it got lost in the sub.
Kevin Roy said, "Who is Clack?"
Kevin, look at the comment below you. Look at the comment to above you.
Because he don't know who it is.
Well, Mr. Clack's been on the show and Kevin's watched. Mr. Clack is our school board president. He's actually pretty fucking awesome.
City of Flint 12-month spending plan. What have you been doing, Trevor? All you do is look at numbers all night. Then he want to sleep all day and think I'm gonna stay up all night and talk to him about all these damn numbers.
Hey, I've been getting up at 6 a.m.
When?
Last 2 weeks.
Oh. Major street fund.
It goes by month, reading from left to right, and you'll see most of those months in most of those categories, including our policing, they're operating in a negative, but somehow that's a balanced budget. Mind you, this is for last fiscal year. So with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to bring up...
Yeah, out of brackets.
Yep, I do want to bring up...
the general fund.
I do want to bring up that our city council recently took the proposed budget from Mayor Neely and passed it without questions. How are you going to call yourself a fucking financial conservative? Left, right, center, up, down, backwards. I don't give a rat's ass. A financial conservative without asking any questions.
Well,
how are you not going to unfuck the current budget from last year's budget?
All right now.
That's not conservative. That's being a fucking dog on a leash.
Well, let's talk about it.
Anyone. Oh, Mickey's over there singing "We're Fucked." Hey, man, keep an eye out for cops or guys with guns, all right? I'm dead fucking serious.
Everything is in a negative. Public safety fund, neighborhood policing fund, parks and recreation fund.
So I want to know how you're going to go up there, say you represent a ward in this city, and not have any questions about how the money is being spent and how we are putting ourselves into a negative. Do you want the city to go bankrupt? This is how you fucking do it.
Street light fund.
Especially when last month 2 major banks in the country went upside down. What, you think a city's too fucking big to fail?
Rubbish collection fund.
Jesus Christ.
Drug law enforcement fund.
What do you mean, what's been going on? They're overspending. Why? Because they refuse to trim the fat.
Building inspection fund.
And a lot of that is going to contracts. I wonder, what kind of contracts do you sign where you have the same thing done 2 or 3 or 4 times? Maybe when you're paying off a friend. Yes, I'm saying the city of Flint is fucking corrupt.
And the water fund, but how in the hell do you pass a damn budget? And this is just the water fund. Total revenue 2,513,583. Total expenditures $2,974,592. How in the hell do you pass a budget and every damn thing is in the negative?
And that was last year's. Now, really interested to see in their summary plan month by month for this new one. They haven't posted it to any websites yet, but I want to know how they're breaking this down by month. It also goes further into detail.
Tony said they spent it all.
Yeah.
They sure in the hell did. But you know what?
No, these ain't kind words, Mr. Clash. These are honest words.
Council now, the council meeting now to me is it's a focus on who can put maize out the first, because now the new rule is once you get put out of one committee meeting, you can't come back to no meetings for the rest of the day. Mm-hmm. And then they racing now to get out before the lottery come on. Because when they got out this week, they whoever was chairing, they said, "Oh, I think I beat Pfeiffer's time." Like, so this is a fucking joke. Y'all sitting down there just whatever he can send upstairs. I want to pass a resolution for everybody to shit in the floor for the next 2 weeks. Worthing, yes. Pfeiffer, yes. Priestley, yes. Lewis, yes. Murphy, yes. Hinderrooter, yes. I mean, it just don't matter. Mm-hmm. Whatever he sends up, they passing yes, and they getting the hell on down. Mm-hmm. So why even have all of them committee meetings? Because they ain't researching shit.
And they aren't talking about it out loud neither. Seriously, read the ordinance. Read whatever the fuck it is. Have thoughts on it.
Nope.
Have thoughts on it. That's all I ask. Think for your fucking self. Don't just sit there and listen to some overpriced golf caddy and what he says is going to happen, because obviously that ain't.
No, and what pisses me off by looking at this is last year.
That is last year.
Every damn thing except for one or two was in the negative. Mm-hmm. And you got the nerve to send somebody up there for a $50,000 fucking raise?
Yep.
Are you kidding me? Huh? Who said they wasn't going to pick the pockets of the poor? What speech? Was this before he got elected? Oh, shit. The ARPA money is gone. That ARPA money is gone.
Hey, do we remember who got awarded the community fund grants or ARPA grants? No, I know Mott was on there somewhere, wasn't it?
They haven't got selected yet. No, they just put the committee together. They put the committee together, and all nonprofit applications had to be in by the 27th or something like that of March, right?
No, this is something that didn't occur to me before.
Okay.
Nonprofits are the ones applying for this, right?
Right. The 501c3 poverty pimps.
Like them, maybe?
Michigan Community Capital. Yeah.
I want to see if they submitted one.
But they said only 1%. No, maybe I got that mixed up with the damn water settlement money. 1% was going to businesses. I think I got that mixed up. Hell, I don't know. It's so much money floating around. I don't know who getting who or who getting what. Actually, who getting who? I think that made better sense. Who getting who? Who not getting? Well, we know who ain't getting it. We know who ain't getting it. Nobody that makes under a certain income level.
Yeah.
Nobody that's in that inner circle downtown. I mean, just keep it real. You got to be in the know, or you got to be connected to know somebody to get some money. They're not giving out no. Like I said, when I seen them 9 people from that damn have y'all seen what business Pfeiffer on? No, I don't know. I'm still wondering why Pfeiffer
just kicked me out of our bracket. Did we just get dropped? No, okay.
No, we're still on here, but
man, I thought I did something.
I don't understand. I'm still looking at why Pfeiffer seeing if it's about why Pfeiffer trying to get his hands on that land bank. I want to know if that's a rumor or you never know until it keeps going down the road. But what I was back to that before I got distracted by the comment. The 9 people, is it 9 or 12 or how many people that's on that ARPA board?
I think it's like 12.
Okay. Like I say this every week, Trevor. Every week. I'm not saying that those people aren't great people. Everybody keeps saying and telling me and inboxing me they're great people. I never said that. I said how many aren't nearly supporters.
See, what caught me when I saw all their pictures, they all look like professional headshots. Like, seriously, did the city go out and say, hey, we're gonna, these people got selected. Let's go have a professional shoot to make them look their absolute bestest to get some trust in them.
I never think about that, Trevor.
They all look fucking professional. Even the ones that are supposed to be selfies look like fucking professional pictures.
Mickey ain't shot nothing because he ain't getting paid.
Damn good work, bro.
But then after you move from that, I look at the list again of the names and the wards.
Yep. And tells you which ward they're from.
But if all the information was redacted, which we still don't know who redacted the information from the applications. If all the information was redacted, how did you get so lucky to get someone from every ward?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they playing us like we some simple ass fools around Flint.
I mean, to be fair, Flint does spend a lot on lottery, which is pretty fucking foolish. Look, lottery's just a poverty tax.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of taxes, I've been thinking of buying the 4 lots on either side of my house lately.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna have to backcheck on that now with them raising our fucking taxes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like $300 water credit. Let's go to that for a minute. That $300.
Oh, you still got some of that left?
Fuck no.
Oh.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Like, well, let's be fucking honest here. Pfeiffer was high. That man was stone shitless. Old people are going to be able to afford their medication. You're fucking high.
Allegedly. Look, the views about to go up to 60 in about 2 seconds because he said Pfeiffer was allegedly inebriated.
The views of the
I'm sorry. Old people are going to be able to save this for the medication. Are you fucking high?
Yeah,
that's one of the dumbest fucking things.
But he did say that.
He did say that.
He said that. He said, this will be a good thing because we'll be able, the people, they get this $300 and then they can save that $300 that they were going to spend on their water bill and buy extra groceries. Your point has been recognized. Well, I don't have to recognize your point under the new rules. Okay, well, all right. Okay.
I can believe you what you said allegedly. I ain't gonna say he was. But can you imagine when Neely told him to come in there and he told him what the $300 was the story to go out there and tell the people? Can you imagine being in the office? He told you, yeah, look, when Trevor, it's $300. I need y'all to go out there and sell it. Tell the people. I would have told him, man, it's you high.
Well, I mean, listen, I was standing in Neely's office. He was sitting at his table. At his desk, and I'm like, this lawsuit money ain't shit. and he looked at me and he was like, well, Winters, what you got to realize it's the floor and not the ceiling. And I looked up and down. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Very, very small room, good sir.
I'm like, what? I mean, but he really was throwing that shit out there like he believed that. Like, Winters, this is the floor, not the ceiling. I'm like,
you're fucking high. So here, that $300 water credit with Mr. Pfeiffer. And don't get me wrong, right? Like, supposedly the man's Republican, same as me, yada yada. But if you're fucking stupid, you're fucking stupid.
Right.
I'm sorry. Like, no political allegiance is gonna fucking save you from me calling you fucking stupid if you're fucking stupid.
Okay.
But I know a family just had their water shut off. Negative $6,000.
Damn.
That $300 did them a lot of fucking good, didn't it?
Yeah, because even Jerry Winfrey Carter said, let's put this toward a payment. But they put it on the back end like they was just shuffling the money, like from one fund to the other.
So imagine though, a family had their water shut off. A family.
But $6,000?
$6,000. This did absolutely nothing for them.
No.
And you were walking around touting it like it was the best fucking thing in the world. And voting for it is about as stupid. Like, it was just a political stunt. You just gave the man a fucking, because I got the little thing in the mail, little postcard, and it says Mayor Neely's $300 water credit.
Right.
And it, at the same time as, hey, we're going to get rid of student loans.
Right.
Man, anyone who fell for that must have been as high as the man that proposed it.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. But you're telling the truth.
That's what I'm saying. How could you, when you win that office? I'm talking about the council people.
Because he called them down one by one or maybe in pairs.
Because people were saying, I'm not going to say no names, but council people saying you can buy groceries with it. It help with medicine, get your medicine. Remember, they always throw that for the senior citizens.
Yeah.
I think that's playbook 101.
Because most of them on Medicare and Medicaid anyway, they shit for free.
Yeah, but I think that's playbook 101 in politics when they say they have money to go buy their medicine now.
Oh, dude, that's the same. It's in the same play, right? So you got 1A, old people medicine. 1B, think of the children.
And $300, that is not doing nothing.
No, I mean,
because think
you want to know what
about
$300 is? That is half of my monthly groceries.
Half of your monthly groceries, hell, that's half our weekly grocery shit. And the kids, I was sad because they on spring break this week. I'm crying. I need to start a real GoFundMe account for some groceries.
I almost kicked my youngest kid's ass the other day over some green beans.
Damn.
They were fucking good. Then my wife couldn't eat them, so I ate hers. And then I was still trying to hunt some down. Come here, midget. Where's your green beans? I already ate them. You're fucking dead to me.
But these are the people that we got governing our city, Trevor. Just think about it. They trying to hurry up. They got rules for one person. They trying to rush out of meetings. They're not answering any questions about the budget.
No.
They're not asking any questions
They're not
either.
asking any questions. They're not bringing up any valid points. They're not telling us their thoughts. Why do you think this is something positive to vote on? What do you think the impact will be?
Right.
I don't know. I was told to vote this way. At least have the fucking balls to say it.
Just say it and let us know. Just say, look, we're gonna vote whatever the mayor wants us to vote for and leave us alone so we can accept it. And we won't have to have this conversation every week.
It's literally, okay, you have said you're just going to be a puppet. Under fucking stood.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't fucking like it. You're in that elected position. Your vote, I can't change it. Now I don't have to look at you cross-eyed thinking that you got hit over the head before you walked in or that your mother squat birthed you over some fucking concrete. Right. I don't have to imagine that you have some damn Dame damage. All right.
No bullshit hour. Listen, Trevor, where you stay, it sucks. Well, I'm not saying like the area. I'm not saying the area. Excuse me. Wait a minute. I didn't mean to say that. Mickey, shut up. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say it like that. But the area, because my mother stays over there, Tanya Burns stays over there. The area sucks.
Oh, yeah.
When you cross like a certain line over there, like your phone goes out.
For me, it's Riscab, 1 block north of me. I do not cross that on foot. I've had people try to mug me there. I've had fucking guns pulled on me there. I do not go 1 block north of me on foot.
Well, and I understand that.
Yeah,
I understand that.
No, I'm just
illustrating over there where we grew up. I mean, like when you cross a certain street, it's like, damn, it's war zone.
So when I was in the Army, I always had a knife on me, a flip blade, because you always needed to open something. In my case, usually MREs. Fuck MREs, they're disgusting. Now I don't keep a flip blade on me. I keep one of these on me.
Well, you gonna carve somebody.
And to be honest, it's just there for show.
Yeah, they gonna take that little knife, whoop your ass with it. They
Well, you know what? A gun at 20 feet versus this, I'm dead.
yeah, you.
But it does
yeah.
give that hey, I am paying attention, or hey, don't come up behind me and just touch me, as someone did at the bank the other day.
Oh, they touched you?
Grabbed me by the shoulder. Hey, give me some money. Yeah. And lo and behold, I put in for my concealed carry. It hasn't come in yet. Thanks, Genesee County. Fucking slow ass motherfuckers.
I'm glad it ain't came in yet, because you would have been on the news. Known Weaver associate murders man at bank. No Trevor Berryhill, just Weaver.
I retreated to my truck. He followed me. I got in my truck, locked it. He started pounding on the fucking window.
Oh, man.
I peeled the fuck out of there.
Did you?
Yeah. Because I disarmed before I walked into the bank. I took my knife off. Why? Because it's fucking law.
Right.
So now I'm sitting there. Dude's trying to break in my fucking truck.
What? But this is what I'm talking about,
But
Trevor.
hey, crime is down, ladies and gentlemen.
I was just talking about the internet. So imagine all of these horror stories that you're telling me. And how do you feel when you're not even in the first and second ward?
No.
And I'm talking about we can't just go. So the first ward is out because it makes votes for the people. The second ward, the third ward, the fourth ward. Hell, all wards that voted. How can you not vote to take care of the north side and them damn streets and potholes and vote for them damn bricks downtown? Now, you know them punk ass bricks been bothering me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you seen that post that I put up this morning, Patricia Moore, shout out to you. They found the plane in a pothole in Flint. And it's a plane. It's a fucking what do you call them? 747 jet they found in a Flint pothole.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm serious. Just go to my Facebook page right now.
I got to. Maybe I can identify the plane. I do know. Aviation somewhat.
But what make it so funny is that somebody was on there and they were like, well, maybe this was the same one that actually ate that school bus up last year, because it was a school bus that did fall in the damn pothole. Look, Patricia Moore is on here. You see the picture? Patricia Moore, you made our day. Make her famous. Go to Patricia Moore's page. She doesn't have
excellent.
It shareable. I had to share it, screenshot it, but I gave her credit for it on my page.
You know what? I'm doing the same right now.
That shit was hilarious. She said, but seriously, those potholes pisses me off. They piss me off too. A Welch, condemn the damn street. Just condemn it. Put up them damn brackets like they did on Cloverline, and just cut that bitch off. Cut Welch off when you can't turn off a Ballinger and cut it off up there by Cook School. Just cut it off. Just cut the whole damn street off and just say closed.
Look, it's like an infected wound, right? Sometimes you have to drop the limb to save the body. That shit's fucked.
But they fixing them bricks. Then if you Susan and Pearson Road, my cousin said, Winters, just give it up. She said it's a landmark now. She just said, give it up. I said, but I want to help y'all. She said, give it up. She said, that's how I tell people to get to my house now. When you see them cones, make a left.
And you know what? Maybe those potholes are okay. I'm gonna use Dennis Pfeiffer logic here, because we don't have too many public pools around here. So during the summer when it rains, at least the kids can go swimming. Dennis Pfeiffer logic. Let's go.
They might drown in one of those damn potholes.
I saw a video the other day and it made me think of Flint. It was this little Kia Soul box car.
And
it's parked. And this pothole, the sinkhole just starts and then keeps going. The car goes.
Didn't the city fall in the other day or something?
I don't know.
Somebody told me about that. I can't remember, but I thought they said the city fell in. But the pot. We're not too. Flint gonna fall
financially,
in one
we're
of them.
already in a hole.
Financially, we are, but we gonna. The sinkholes is $94 million for the citizens with nothing. With
a fucking financial budget, financial plan that every goddamn month is upside down in, what was it, 9 out of 12 departments or some shit like that. every goddamn month when we got so much money. Now, granted, Congress said you can only spend it in X, Y, Z, up, down, backwards, left, right. But there are ways that you can shift that money.
Yeah, we know that.
I mean, they obviously knew
They
it too.
shifting the hell out of it because they shifting it there. We ain't gonna see no more.
But it didn't go into our. It didn't alleviate any pressure on our general fund. It didn't alleviate any pressure on our major
It's gone
on our local.
But I'm waiting for that damn list of who gonna get the money that's gonna help us.
Foundations up there.
I don't think my foundation and community foundation put together the committee that's gonna pick. I personally can't see Mott taking none of the ARPA money.
Oh, I can.
Can you?
Oh yeah.
All that damn money they got.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah. So Mott used to be
a program to help the citizens.
You're a sweet, innocent summer child, and I love you to death. But no, not for the citizens. Mott used to be. Remember, I didn't grow up here, so I have to go off secondhand experience here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mott used to do a fuck ton of good, metric fuck ton for the folks of Flint.
Mm-hmm.
But then I moved here, and all I've heard about the Mott Foundation is politics, 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 politics. They stopped doing the philanthropy, and now they're trying to buy politicians. Oh, here's our survey. Will you be doing X, Y, and Z? Hardly any of it was about voting on anything for the citizens. It was about supporting certain groups, or would you make it illegal to do X, Y, and Z? None of it was to help anyone. No, Mott is just out to grow now. That's all it is.
They're $1 billion world foundation. I mean,
and so no matter what, a company, foundation, nonprofit, whatever, always wants to grow. If it doesn't grow, then it considers itself a failure. Well, what's the easiest way to grow? With free money and maybe a free school system here in a couple of months.
Yeah, I really think they're going to take over the school system. Now, I 100% agree with you on that.
I mean, my foundation probably was one of the better things that happened in the city. And then the city did what it always does, at least on the political side, and it warped shit.
You know,
it warped it into a horrible, disfigured facsimile of itself.
I mean, you think about it, like the people that bought and gonna redo the Buick City site, Ashley Capital, but they got a 50-year tax abatement.
50 years.
But what about the citizens of Flint that can't pay their taxes by March 31st?
Get your ass on the curb.
It's fucked up, isn't it?
That's more than fucked up. Look, taxation is theft. I say it all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And let's face it, friends don't pay taxes.
Right.
It's you and me. It's the poor folks. We're the ATM or the wallet.
Right.
And then when they can't squeeze no more blood out of that rock, get your ass on the pavement.
I go back to what Maurice Davis said, former councilman Maurice Davis. He said last time they bought you out, this time they're going to tax you out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I own my house. Like I told you, I bought it for $3,500, not $35,000. This isn't a down payment. This isn't a mortgage. $3,500.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm having to pay yearly about $900. So do I really fucking own it? Because if I don't pay, I get thrown to the curb. No, that's renting.
But isn't in some of the states, the southern states, once you own your house, you pay off your house, you don't have to pay any more property taxes?
Some southern states, we're looking mainly southwest here, right? They have either or.
Okay.
So either you have moderately high property taxes or you pay income taxes.
Okay.
Most of them, it isn't both.
Wow. Okay.
So in the long run, you come out paying cheaper.
Homestead Act. Kevin Roy.
He lives in Texas, where
you don't own it if you have to pay.
Yep.
Yep.
Where they have a moderate income tax, and then if you own, you don't have to pay thanks to homestead.
Wow. Philip, if you pay anything to anybody, it's not yours.
Just like if I have to register my truck. I paid my truck off. I paid my truck off early. I still have to register it. I don't register it, I can't drive it. if I can't do what I want with something I own, do I own it?
Nope.
And when you register it, it's supposed to go toward roads. That's what that money's for. Okay, I understand it's not going to go toward Flint City roads. That's what our income taxes are, which still fucking blows me away that a city has income taxes. What our property taxes are for, all that fun shit. That's for highways. But when I can drive down a highway and lose the little fucking car in front of me because of a pothole, like, where's my money going?
I don't know.
And Whitmer keeps on saying they fixed it. We are gonna fix the damn roads. Bitch, go find yourself a one of them. I'm sorry, I do not like the fucking gremlin, and things will slip.
Okay.
She's also got me a little riled up.
He said slitch.
Sure. She's also got me a bit riled up. That tragic shooting at the college campus. She is endorsing a set of bills that go after long guns. Must register long gun, X, Y, and Z. Universal background checks, X, Y, and Z. Stupid, he used a pistol. This man should have been in jail anyway, but they decided not to prosecute. Hey, what do you know? You don't need more laws if you actually enforce the ones you already fucking have.
That's true.
No, this woman is fucking dumb as rocks.
That's true.
And fucking Cherry, I've sang his fucking praises before. He saved us from going upside down on that retirement fund. I hope he was just suffering from brain damage when this happened. You know, maybe a mild concussion. I'm not wishing harm upon the man, but this is the only way I can see me still liking him after he's voted for this. Because he went ahead and cast his vote on the affirmative too. Stupid, the man used a pistol.
And this is politics in Michigan.
Hey, yeah, since I'm now going after state senators, will you take another peek, see if anyone's coming with the gun?
Oh, no. We were state senators. Let's just leave them alone. They almost sleep.
It's just so fucking dumb that these people can't actually, any of our lawmakers, whether it be city, county, state, fed, don't actually look at the outcomes and issues or say the unintended consequences of how they're voting, right?
Right.
So, yeah, I'm going to vote for this $300 tax credit or water credit. Why? It does absolutely nothing. It goes on the back end. People are still getting their water turned off. Oh, what's the unintended consequence? Some golf caddy lookalike wannabe gets to put his name on a postcard and call it his water credit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe that was an intended consequence.
I just think it's sad. I think it's sad that we have a mayor who screams for unity and prayer and partnership.
Isn't this the same jackass that called you and I terrorists and bullies?
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah. And
fuck the mayor. You know what? Let's stop saying fuck them kids. Fuck that mayor.
Right. So yeah, this is gonna be our last show probably for a while.
Also, you know, he showed up at that school board committee meeting, right?
The other day?
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
I wonder what his vested interest is
in that school board. He showed up when they picked the new officers. He showed up the other day.
Mm-hmm.
He's showing up to make sure that they're on the right path to failure.
No, he's showing up to make sure that whatever the fuck they're doing, they're hiding it well enough that it doesn't get led back to him.
No, I think we're gonna bet on this. We probably got about a year before it comes out, maybe 6 months to a year. He's showing up to make sure that they're on the path to failure. That's his assignment. You make sure that you deliver those schools to us. We want those schools by any means necessary.
We'll see. I honestly think he's got his hand in that cookie jar.
He got his hand in too many cookie jars.
I mean, that cookie jar has already been rated for $64,000 just for one lady leaving, another $15,000 for another employee, which I can damn near guarantee it wasn't a teacher getting overpaid. And that was the most egregious example. There were multiple others. How much money's walked out on that board? how much of that money finds itself back to one politician or another in this city?
Follow the money. Stay tuned.
Man, if I can get my hands on some fucking bank reports, oh, I burn the city down with it.
Right.
Not literally. No,
Right.
I'm not threatening arson. Fuck off. Get out of here, Fed. Only Fed allowed in here is Ronnie.
I'm done. I'm really done. Are we done? All right then, Trevor. So we're out.
Make sure to catch Club Rich tonight.
Oh yeah. 8 o'clock.
Because I keep forgetting because I'm dumb as a rock. We all know this.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got some great shows over the weekend.
Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. Let's talk about it with Reverend Thrillkill. And I'm gonna make sure I get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Cause I wanna know what's going on with that grocery store. Me and Tony said we was gonna set our alarms to wake up to come on his show and ask him about the grocery stores. He wanted to take questions, so me and Tony, this week he want to take questions. He gonna have some. You got to see if he want to take questions this week. Yeah, let him know. Let's see if he want to take questions this week because we got some questions.
Okay.
Oh, Glorilla concert coming up. Get your tickets from I seen the list. Vibes, Dort Federal Credit Union. No. Dort Federal Arena. Is that what it is now? Anyway,
I think it's convention center.
Find Dink Sosa's page on Facebook. Shout out to Dink Sosa in the Roadhouse. Just think about it. When they tax us out of our house, we can go to the Roadhouse.
They do have some good food. You know what? Maybe I can skip on my grocery bills and just
we
go
thinking
buy
about,
dinner
man,
over there.
that fish at the Roadhouse be good.
Oh, man, I like their wings.
You like their wings? I like the fish better. And they tacos. They done got good on the tacos. I just, gotta bring my own taco sauce. But anyway,
man,
shout out to Dink Sosa in the Roadhouse. What else? Yeah, send it to me where we can get it from.
Hey, drop a link in chat, man.
Yeah, let all the people know. The people might like Glorilla.
And then who we got on Monday?
Monday, nobody's Monday. Tuesday we have 4 o'clock Bill Cobb's, 5 o'clock Black Money Matters featuring the Honorable Karen Weaver and Jamaica Patrick. Then at 6:30 we have 6:30 we have Jannard Lakes Making a Difference. That's a new show that's on. And I don't have anything from you.
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and make a very pretty looking schedule infographic and start dropping it in chat.
Okay. Dort Federal Center. Music Planet. They still open. Shouts out to Carter McRae.
That's 318 South Hamilton, Saginaw Street.
Okay.
Then they got Vibes Nightclub.
Vibes. Like I said, Vibes. Get your tickets. Glorilla. Ain't he gonna be in the building, Glow? We got you, Big Glow. Trevor coming with me. We're gonna take you to see Glorilla. I'll teach you how to do the dance. Yeah, I'm going as press, of course. I mean, I wouldn't.
Hey, wait, do we get backstage passes as press?
As press? I hope so. I hope Mr. Dink can get us some backstage passes for press. I'm not announcing that. We have all the folks from the Regencies coming over here knocking on the window and stuff. We have to slip her in through the back door and slip her out.
I got a great idea. How about we just
we could take her to the West Side campus.
How about we just interview her after a concert at the concert venue?
No, because I promised my kids a TikTok.
A TikTok.
All right, I'm done.
All right, I think that's gonna do us for today. I've caused enough havoc. I've insulted enough people, and I might be getting some phone calls later.
Yeah, I already got one. I gotta call somebody.
My bad. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. No, you know what? Fuck them if they're taking offense, because that means you done fucked up.
Oh yeah.